We are the Cool Kids, sponsored by Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, the podcast. Make sure you check it out. We are fresh off the 2024 WNBA draft, and it might be the best in history. The number one pick in the WNBA 2024 draft was Caitlin Clark. Now, the number 7 pick in the draft was Angel Reese. She went to the Chicago Sky. Let me say this, Angel Reese, in my opinion, should have definitely been number 2, so it's a steal for the Chicago Sky. Now, if you've been keeping up with women's college basketball, you know about the rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. The college rivalry will definitely transition over to the WNBA and change it forever. By Caitlin Clark going to the Indiana Fever, it will open up the market for the Indiana Fever and make them a future contender for a WNBA championship. Pay attention to the stat right here. There were more people watching the women's tournament than the guys' tournament this year. This is a crazy stat. These two basketball players made history for women's basketball. The main reason people were tuned in was to see Caitlin Clark play and Angel Reese play during the tournament. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark. If you paid attention, she can create her shot anywhere on the court. She is basically the equivalent to Steph Curry. She can pull up and hit a 3 anywhere. A lot of people were saying that it should have been her going against Steph Curry in the NBA All-Star Shootout. If you look at her numbers in college that she was putting up, she should have a productive career in the WNBA. Now, let's talk about the other player who would change the future of the WNBA, Angel Reese. Angel Reese and the center from South Carolina, Cardozo, got drafted to the same team. By just adding these two players to the roster, the Chicago Sky are already a contender. If you watch South Carolina play this year, you know how dominant the center Cardozo was for them. Imagine how many college championships Angel Reese and Cardozo would have had if they was on the same team. Angel Reese is a very dominant player. If you paid attention to her playing for LSU, she should have a good career in the WNBA. Angel Reese has a very large following on social media platforms, and all of her fans who tuned in to watch her play are going to continue. These two players will create so much revenue for the WNBA, it might rival the NBA.